We study successful businesses and then create case studies. This is not news. But in life, what are your case studies? And are they any good? Do they set you up to be your best self? Or do your case studies perpetuate systematic abuse or the traditions that were established when you were deeply oppressed as a people and didn't have any other options? This idea of options is so powerful. I did discuss just the importance of how I got here through decisions I made years ago. And when I made those decisions at the time, I didn't even know what a podcast was. But here I am today with the unique blend of everything that I've been preparing for consistently, both creatively, professionally, and personally, have led me to this point. I cannot say it enough. The key, though, to the whole equation is all about priorities. I listed 3 things: creative, personal, or let me run it back, recreational, creative, personal, professional. Are there other categories that we could create? Yes, but frameworks are important for a reason. They give proper context to evaluate and then make more strategic decisions based off just a better framework. It gives you the guardrails to have more efficiency within your decision making to get from A to B. One of the beauties of being a learner is you understand frameworks, you understand models. We study successful businesses and then create case studies. This is not news. But in life, what are your case studies? And are they any good? Do they set you up to be your best self? Or do your case studies perpetuate systematic abuse or the traditions that were established when you were deeply oppressed as a people and didn't have any other options? This idea of options is so powerful. I'm warmed up. I am warmed up. This idea of options is so powerful. Cannot say it enough. We all have options. But when you come from, especially, I can only speak from my perspective. I know I descend directly from Black American slavery. I'm reluctant to call it African American slavery for several reasons, but I don't like to classify myself personally as African American, calling Black. If everyone else in this world can speak to how they feel they should be identified, I'm telling you now, call Black, because that is what was created here. That is what I come from. And through that Black lens, I have a unique perspective. Black is American. Let's be clear. Are there other quote unquote Black people? Come on, man. Of course. But we're not talking about just Black people. We're talking about the Black race. See, this whole concept didn't exist until got here. This is a unique experience, unlike any other. And when you descend from that experience, you have to really challenge and ask yourself a lot of questions, because so much was taken away. So many options were off the table. They didn't have an opportunity to prioritize. And so I think as we stand today, from my perspective, as someone who has descended from Black American slaves, another reason why I just call them Black American slaves is because do we know even where the slaves came? I can't tell you much past my grandma's mama, maybe on both sides. This is an unfortunate reality for a lot of Black folks who descend from Black American slavery. Now, Black folks who don't descend from Black American slavery, I have a lot of close friends. My best friends are Kenyan and Ethiopian. These know their tribes. I'm talking about generations. And as a Black American, I'm one generation removed from segregation, and I have the opportunity to exercise a few more choices than what the people before me had. It's not to say that the choices are always quote unquote fair, but I do have a few more choices.